By making significant investments in genetic technology, humanity attempted to avert the looming ecological calamity. That fell flat. Artificially created viruses and creatures have become loose. Large populations of humans, animals, and edible plants were all wiped out. In the confined cities known as citadels, an oligarchy now thrives while everyone else battles for survival. People depend on the seeds that the citadels exchange for their food. They, however, are programmed to only yield one crop. The citizens outside the citadel are responsible for gathering their own food and supplies. They receive modified seeds from the citadel that must go through a specific procedure to become fruitful. The specifics of this procedure are only known to the scientists of the citadels. 13-year-old Vesper and her crippled father Darius reside in a home in the woods. Using a drone that resembles a floating robot head, Darius can only converse. While his actual body remains in bed, he employs the drone to follow Vesper around as she goes about her everyday business. When Vesper's mother joined a group of individuals known as the Pilgrims 1 year prior, she fled. Scavengers, they haul the trash they gather. Not far distant resides Vesper's uncle Jonas. He is in charge of a kind of orphanage that he utilizes to draw blood from the kids and sell it to the citadel. Moreover, Jonas is the owner of artificial people created solely as slave laborers and known as jugs. One day, Vesper discovers Camellia, a young woman who survived the crash of a citadel ship in the area. Vesper brings her inside and tends to her injuries. If they can locate the second ship passenger, a man by the name of Elias, Camellia pledges to take Vesper and her father to the citadel. Vesper, however, discovers Jonas present when she goes to check. After killing Elias, Jonas begins to wonder if there was another traveler on the ship. Vesper tries to get in touch with the citadel so they can send someone to pick up Camellia, but Jonas is the only one carrying a transmitter. Camellia is devastated to learn that Elias has passed away when Vesper tells her. Vesper understands that Camellia is a highly developed creature who resembles a human and has feelings rather than a human being. Elias created her, but producing a sentient jug is against the law, so he and Camellia had to flee. Vesper conducts an experiment with samples from the synthetic Camellia using seeds that were taken from her uncle Jonas' farm. The locked germs in the seeds are released when the Camellia plays a tune on a musical instrument. Vesper presumably discovered a means of unlocking the citadel seeds and making them fruitful so they would never starve once more. Inquiring about Camellia, Jonas visits the residence. He is finally overcome by Vesper and Camellia. Vesper strikes a deal: if he leaves them alone, he gets to keep the seeds and have enough food. Informing them about Camellia, Jonas returns to his home and makes a call to the citadel. As they approach Jonas' home, soldiers from the citadel kill him. Darius stays behind to fend off the soldiers by detonating the reactor in the house as Camellia and Vesper flee. Vesper is left comatose by Camellia, who then lets the troops carry her away. Prior to that, she informs Vesper that she possesses the seeds and that she is capable of using them to transform the world. Vesper buries the modified seeds because, in her deeply depressed mind, she doesn't see any need for them in a world without her loved ones. Vesper reconsiders her decision, though, when several of Jonas' children come across her. In search of a temporary tower the Pilgrims built, Vesper and the kids travel there. She removes the seeds from there and lets the wind scatter them. Hey, you liked the video, so don't forget about subscribe and turn on notification, and remember to leave your like and comment.